7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Oh man, it's Wednesday night. That can only mean one thing. It's We Be Tailing. I'm Captain Eric Hasty, and that over there is, for the people in the back,
John King.
There we go. See, there's a microphone right there. You got
John
to the
King.
microphone. We're going to try to have a good show for you here tonight. We got all kind of fish and stuff to talk about. Man, we got that Gulf Council. It's like all of a sudden they really care. We'll talk about that here in a little bit as we get
They
closer.
care about that much.
As we get closer to the end of the show.
That's not in the circle part. That was in the pinch together
Yeah.
part.
Well, as usual, we're shooting live in the super secret studio. We got the Weekend Fishing Captain's Corner spotted by Bonnie with State Farm and her little contest she's got going on there. Talk about her tournament as well. And then obviously we'll talk about what we just discussed, the Gulf Council and what they have done here recently. I think it's going to be a fun episode. You know, we'll see what happens. It should be fun. Do you think it's going to be fun, John?
Of course.
They
get their money's worth.
Yeah. I gave up. Last week I was drinking them funky waters, and John, they made me feel funny.
It's probably because they have more than water in them. But what
No, it was fruity water.
There was no alcohol in them?
I don't know. They had little fruit flavors or whatever. So
usually they
tonight I've resorted to tea. I wanted some sweet tea because I got work to do tomorrow. So yeah.
So I'm telling you, the ones that I'm drinking.
You're drinking waters too? Yeah, we're all getting healthy up in this crazy thing.
So now that I've started the triceptide shot and I've got a gym membership.
You're putting too much out. John. Putting too much out. It's too personal.
And I'm drinking. Whatever. My life is an open book. So now that I'm drinking these waters at the bar, because Butch brings them out to me and he pops the top on the water, and he gives them to me, and they're amazing.
I thought you drank Coke at the bar.
You're
drinking waters now?
I don't drink Coke.
When did this happen?
0 sugar. I'm trying.
Oh.
I'm giving it my bestest shot.
Bestest.
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to do?
I want to die with a 6-pack.
I'll go buy you one.
No.
Oh.
I want a 6-pack here.
Oh.
I'm going to have a 6-pack.
Even if it kills you?
Even if it kills me.
That little thing that Taylor made really got you going.
Is it? Yeah. Who made that?
He said, well, I'm not giving it up. I said that Taylor.
Yeah. Who made that? Whoever made that.
That's real.
Whoever made that has made me a new feller. And I thank you for it. But things are changing.
Mm-hmm.
I've already lost 7 pounds.
Where'd it go?
I don't know.
You pooped it?
I don't know where it went. It took it away from my butt, not my gut. Why?
Oh, your butt got flatter?
Poor women, they lose weight in their breast, and us guys, we lose weight in our butt, and we can't get rid of it in our gut. It's not fair.
I never had a butt.
I had one, and now it's going away. I want my butt to stay, and I want my gut to go.
I've got that disease,
fair.
John. It's called no acetol.
No acetol.
Yeah, I have that.
I
Yeah.
like my butt,
Yeah.
and I want it to stay,
Mm-hmm.
and I want other places, my gut, to go away.
Yep.
Please.
Casey says my body don't produce enough sugar on its own, so I gotta have my Coca-Cola.
Dude, I want one right now, man. Now that he said that, but you know what? No.
Well, I'm just.
I'm skipping.
This isn't necessarily sweet tea.
Yeah.
It's like a raspberry tea. It's not bad.
Good. Yeah, it's good. And raspberry teas are good. They have raspberries in those teas. They got
tastes
peach, raspberry, regular sweet tea, and sweet tea with lemon.
Well,
I've been drinking the sweet teas with lemon.
It tastes better than that water that I was drinking last week.
Yeah,
so at least this tastes better.
I'm telling you. Yeah.
I don't understand what that means.
I didn't understand what happened after the 10th one that Bush gave me the second bucket.
You probably peed a lot. If you drank 10 waters, that's going to make you
never really
pee.
had to go pee. I just kind of walked around and talked to everybody at the bar and had a good time.
Water does that to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Made me very talkative.
Oh, wow.
And the people love me, I think. Not sure. Very weird with that water. It was, Indians once called it fire water.
You was drinking fire water? Oh, you got to stay clear of that. That sounds hot.
It was vodka.
Oh.
It was potatoes.
Oh.
Yeah, then potato water.
Oh.
Yeah, they're potato water. And they're so good, they don't have any taste. And I was like popping them down. Oh, man. Very bad, John.
Well, John, let's take a look, see if anybody is even on here. It looks like Denise, yet again, first commenter. Congratulations, Denise.
She's ready to go.
She says, like and share.
Yep. Tomorrow? Is that her trip tomorrow?
Denise is going fishing tomorrow, from what I hear. Yeah.
Yes.
Dale is on there.
Dale's going fishing tomorrow.
Jessica said, dang, Denise, it's 5 and you've already commented. Jessica, she commented it like 11.
Yeah, 11. Yeah, 5. 5 ain't working.
Casey's on. Doug, what's up, buddy? Bonnie with State Farm is there. Christy from North Carolina is on there. Christy, I'm just holding on to your prize package here at the house until you get down here this way. Yeah, we don't want it to walk off. And Lane, hey, I got yours too, and I'll just take it to bingo, so that'll give you an excuse to come to bingo tomorrow. Let's see if I remember. Tomorrow's going to be a really long day.
It was that blue water that he held in that little thing. Well, that's high quality H2O.
High quality.
Woo!
Yeah. I do mix it up a lot with water and Gatorade, but I gotta have a few Cokes every now and again. Yeah, I get it, Casey.
I get it too.
Yeah, you gotta hydrate.
Hey, there's nothing like a good cold Coca-Cola in a glass bottle, man, from a Jiffy store, made in Mexico. Wow.
Do you remember when one of them Ernestos was when we filmed the Florida, not the Florida, but the black and redfish competition? He come in, he hydrate. You guys stay hydrated. That was funny stuff.
My boy was on the hydration kick. There ain't no doubt about it.
He had been hydrating from the night before.
You want to know something funny? But they came out with this piece of paper for work that you have to see the warning signs of your pee color. So it shows
for dehydration.
The color of the pee dehydrating. So that
the darker the yellow it is, the worse off you are.
Yeah, it's like, really?
Yeah.
Why do we need this? But whatever. I mean, the stuff they come up with is just.
Jessica says it's beautiful on the water right now.
Wow.
That girl
can fish. Yeah, she's living the dream. Jessica's living the dream.
Christy says they're coming for the party. Hell yeah, that's what we're talking about.
All right, well then deliver it then.
Yep. Yeah. Oh well, I mean, I can do that if they don't get here sooner.
Yeah. Come sooner.
Which I mean,
it's coming. It's there. The party's
18th,
almost 10 days.
10 days away.
10 days
if I can do the math, that sounds easy enough.
10 days we party, and I had Bobby. I had Bobby break out the book, and she broke out the book and made me a couple of copies. So she's
different than water.
She's warmed out. No, there was water in there. There was ice cubes in there. There was ice. They melted as soon as they hit it.
Yeah.
She was getting mad at me.
Why was she getting mad?
Because she won't let me have it too. And I was like, can I have a third? She's like, no. I'm like,
she cut you off when you could walk to the house.
I know. I said, Bobby, I walk. I don't have a vehicle. I walk.
That's not going to fly on the 28th, Bobby.
I know, Bobby. Dang it, Bobby. I was having a good time. Bobby said, no. She likes my mommy. I'm like, why you got to be my mommy? But you know what? It's good to have people look out at.
There you go.
It is.
Speaking of Bobby and the Blackwater, Fishing Club, John. They've called the whole thing off, John. They said no mas. They quit.
Are you serious?
Yeah. They said they will not have a meeting this month because it falls on the 4th of July.
Oh.
And the next and the next weekend is a hassle, do whatever. So they said, you know what?
No meeting.
We'll see y'all in August.
Okay.
I said, oh, wow.
No meeting.
Okay, yeah. So
I
no.
thought you did. They said, we've had enough. We're done with the people of Yankeetown in English. We're out.
They didn't quite say all of that,
Yeah.
but yeah, they
it
did
was a
indicate that July was a no-go.
Man,
so there'll be
that's
no
funny.
meeting,
Yeah.
no tournament, and they'll see you in August. So
Our work gave us off half a day before, the day of, the next day, and the next day. So I've got a 4-day.
4th of July is on Friday.
I know they gave us
Is
half a
it?
day
Yeah,
on
okay.
half a day off on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 4-day. I got a 4-day.
Let's see.
What's pretty cool.
What do we got going on here? So 4th of July is on Friday. Yeah, so 4th of
they
July is
gave
on
us
Friday.
Half a day
Yeah,
on the
nice.
3rd, and then Devin and my other boy are working that day. And then Jeremy says to Devin, well, we're going to send over a wire cycle count. Devin was like, what? I quit. I quit on a half a day cycle count.
That always seems like what happens right before we got to leave for a tournament.
Yes. Some kind
That's
of
what
bull.
happens.
Yeah,
You know,
some
that
kind
kind
of
of
bull.
nonsense.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
yep,
gosh. That was funny stuff.
Christy and Scott are going fishing with me. Woot woot. Taylor's helping Taylors. They don't help me out none. Gosh. They only bring me some good old Carolina water.
That looks a little funny. That looks like that most of that Carolina stream water is pretty clean, but that looked like somebody had pee-peed in it.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to. You got to do stuff to that water to make it good.
That's funny stuff right there. Yeah, you got to cook that water. Is it cooked? Cooked water?
High heat.
Yeah, high heat.
High heat water.
Hi ho, hi ho. It's off the work week go.
Oh.
That's why they were so happy. Hi ho, hi ho.
So John, I know you
Who
made
is the guy on the right?
I know you made a post, I think it was earlier today, and making sure that you invite everybody to the Summer Bash. And again, everybody is welcome. I know people get a little confused, like, oh, I don't know that we can go.
Yeah, I don't.
Everybody is always
Everybody
welcome
is
to our parties.
You
That's,
can come.
Yep, that's
Don't do that.
Yep, there we go. Yep, you got it. Oh no,
Can
no,
you send
got
me
it
that
now.
picture
All
like
right.
that?
I can send you
Yeah, I
that
need
picture
that.
like that.
Yeah, can you do that?
So, 10 days from now, we will be gathering
A gathering.
at the Blackwater upstairs, 7 o'clock till they kick us out, and then it's porch party. And if you know, you know. I don't want to brag on the porch party too much, but if you know,
It's a
you know.
spectacular time
It's
because we
just
get
different.
down.
It's just different.
We get down. We dance, we rock, we dance, we party, we dance, we drink, we rock, we party, we dance, we drink.
As long as we turn off all the lights when we leave, we are good.
As long as we shut the main off, we're okay. Oh my gosh.
So,
Jessica, not nice.
look at John. This is why John is trying to get a 6-pack. I told him I'd go buy him one. But, yeah.
It would come a lot quicker. It would get here a lot quicker. Oh my gosh, man.
So, John, what can you expect? If you've never been to one of our parties, what can you expect?
Well, so
if you're a newbie and you're like, I want to go, but I don't know.
yeah, well, you need to go because number one, all the people that go there are cool people. We don't have any people that aren't cool. Everybody we
Cool
have
people.
has knowledge of fishing.
Mm-hmm.
They're fun to be around.
Mm-hmm.
They talk to you. They don't snub you. You can
Mhm.
walk up to any one of our tailors and they will greet you.
Yeah.
We have
How do they greet you?
We have Shasty McNasty Entertainment there that will be running the mic. DJ Jazzo over here.
You get a mic, too.
Yeah, well, I mean, I talk a little bit, but you mainly talk. And then we have raffles and giveaways.
Uh-huh.
And our tailors provide some of the most fabulous stuff.
Our
that
sponsors,
you can get.
Yeah.
We're at the Blackwater where the food is fantastic. The drinks are fantastic. Bobby's a great host. Anya's a great host. Then we hang out, eat, give away raffles, and then we play games. And we always come up with a new game that's fun. You know, Eric comes up with these games for y'all to play.
YouTube.
And then we dance and sing and hang out with each other and have kumbaya and love. It's all love.
I don't remember the kumbaya parts, but everything else he said is pretty much about right.
and you get to see me and Eric, and we get to see all y'all, and it's just so much fun.
You get to see our bellies.
Well,
Look, Casey says you could put a black Sharpie on there and draw you a 6-pack. Yeah.
all right, you guys are pushing me into a 12-pack now.
Hey, they did the same thing in 300. Remember the movie 300?
Yes.
They kind of, enhanced,
They enhanced
with
those
some
boys.
some artistry
Yep.
on them boys.
Yeah, I'm going to have a real one because I'm telling you, I've lost 7 pounds already. My pants are falling off if I don't put the belt on. I want to be in 32s.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can pull it off, but I think I can. And I want to be 215 pounds. I've set a dang good goal, and I've been eating very healthy, and I feel much better.
18, 19 since I've seen a 32.
I'm going to get there. I'm on a mission, and I'm not just on a mission for others. I'm on a mission for myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm old, and I got to get healthy. And I talked to my doctor, and we went over a plan, and I joined the gym, and it sits over there, and it's perfect. People work out there, and I go by, and I wave to them. And I say, can you work out a little bit for me? And they do that. I'm good.
John said, I got to go work out last night. I
I
got to
went
go.
there.
I'm going to work out. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to do that. And
I walked in there.
you joined.
I joined it.
And that's step one.
That's step one.
And we're
joined
taking
the gym.
baby steps on this adventure. I like it.
I'm had no cokes. I'm being good. I'm eating chicken salad, Southwestern salad tonight. That's what I've been having. Baked chicken, not fried.
Yeah.
I had Chick-fil-A baked chicken last night,
Mm-hmm.
and I won $2,800 last night.
You finally counted it.
$2,800. I mean,
He's listening.
oh yeah, I won $28.
We're talking about the Gulf Council.
I won $28 last night.
Yeah.
So I'm living and rolling large.
Nice. I like it.
Oh, and I bought a new octopus table, so now I got 2.
Same
Got
thing,
2.
or
Yep.
you got 2 of the
I
same
got
thing?
matching octopus tables. So
Nice.
now I need a dresser. The other one is the straight up and down one for the women. I forget what they call that. The dresser's the big wide one, but then there's the up and down one. Dresser drawers? No. Dresser.
Armoire?
No, the armoire is the big thing.
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
they have the one that's narrow. There's some name for that.
Where's the one you can get in the closet and go to Narnia? What's that?
I don't know. But when my
I want one
floor,
of
I hope
those.
my guy has my floor done. So I'll have that installed before the party.
So if
If
any
I
of
can
you
get
all
that
have
done.
any furniture for sale.
Yes, let me know. If you got furniture,
Give us
call
some.
me. I need furniture. I need a couple long pieces for the wall that are beautiful.
Yep. See, Dale said armor.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
there's a name for the skinny one and the dresser. So you got the long one up and down. It's like this wide and it goes tall. And then you got the dresser, which is wide with a mirror over it. I don't know. Whatever.
I'm just giggling. You got the long one and you got the wide one. I mean, you can't have both apparently. Which
Well,
one
I
you
mean,
going with?
it depends on what channel you're watching. It depends on the name of the channel you're watching.
You're killing me, bro. You're killing me. All right. So we talked about the Summer Bash. Another cheap plug right here. If you haven't come to any one of these events, we're having a good time. Cedar River Seafood, that'll be tomorrow night, which will be interesting because I'll be exhausted. The Bowie Bar on Monday nights and Nature Coast Bar and Grill in Homosassa on Tuesday nights. This is a lot of fun. If you haven't been yet, you need to come and show up and have some fun. Hit up the estate sales in the villages.
I need to because they have other stuff that I want. But
Because people are dying to get in there, John.
yeah, dying to get out of there.
Either way.
They die to get out. Yeah, they get there and then they die to get out of there.
Something like
They
that.
catch the clapper and then they die. The loofah hits them in the face, the brown loofah, and it's over. Once the brown loofah, it's over.
So those little blue pills,
Those little blue pills,
they will make your heart blow up.
Chester drawers. Yeah, Chester drawers. So Chester are the tall ones.
Chester.
And then the Y ones are dressed. See, I couldn't remember the dang name. Finally. That's what our tailors are for. They tell you what the heck's going on.
Sure, it's Chester. I thought it was always, I didn't think there was a T in it.
Chester?
Right.
Chester drawers?
Yeah, I
Chester
don't know.
drawers. You may be right.
I don't know.
Chester drawers. Chester drawers.
I'm not fancy enough for all that.
I don't know. Something like that. But she's got me knowing what it is now.
There you go. John, if you weren't aware, it is red snapper season. If you want to go red snapper season like some of our tailors are going red snapper fishing tomorrow, you need to get in touch with Lickety Split.
Yeah, Chester drawers. See, they're tall. Straight up and down.
So there was no T?
Nope. You're right. It's Chester drawers. So her spell check probably grabbed it.
I don't know that you saw the post today, John, that I had with the old man that said, I drink beer and I know stuff.
Yes.
If you know, you know.
But you drink twisted teas and no stuff.
This is just some regular tea with some raspberry
I've never
flavor.
even seen you drink a beer.
I've seen you drink plenty of
I
don't know why
Did you not listen to what you didn't listen to what I said?
Hey,
you don't know things because I said I've never seen you drink a beer.
Gotcha. They come in multitudes. Yes, they come
in multiple packs.
But that was I made that post and I said if you know you know.
If you know you know. If you know you know. I drink beer and I come up with stuff.
Well. Sometimes I don't even like to be right, and unfortunately,
I've been in the beyonds of listening to this bull.
John, am I right?
Yeah, you're right. Google says chest of drawers.
A chest of drawers?
Chester does work when you Google it. It says that's what it is. I mean, they call it that, so it could be a chest of drawers because you put your drawers in there, basically. You got your drawers in there. But John doesn't have any drawers because I don't wear them.
To bring it all back to fishing, you could wrap it in newspaper. You could put it in the drawers.
Yes. Oh, you can. They've done this. I've seen it happen.
I've seen it happen. Oh, mercy.
But, I mean, being commando is what I am. I don't wear drawers.
So, for those in the know, Denise won maybe from the last party or something. I don't know. She won a trip. And by God, she's her and Dale are going offshore
she
tomorrow.
won 2 trips and she couldn't go on the first one.
Well, yeah. So Dale had to bring the boy last
that's
year.
Right.
Yeah.
So I went on that trip. Now Denise is good to go.
And you're not going on.
And I'm not going on a trip. I got kicked out by Denise.
Yeah, last year Denise hurt herself, tripped over the black dog in the middle of the night in the dark, hurt her shoulder. So now we're going to see if she can pull up some big stuff.
I'm sure she's excited to go tomorrow because she missed out and she had to wait a whole year.
She did.
Good for Denise.
Yeah. So this is going to be hopefully fun tomorrow.
Hopefully the weather's good. It's all about the weather, man.
So it's going to be it'll be a touch windy in the morning, but I think we're gonna go south, so we're gonna kind of try to head into it. By the middle of the day, it should be flat calm.
Oh wow!
So
have a good day, then.
It should be good.
Yeah, good day.
Yep. So looking forward to it. Let's see, John. So as Dale says, she may be asleep. Well, she could. She could
sleep.
You got 2.5 to 3 hours to take all the nap that you want.
Sleep.
We are leaving.
Let the guy who drinks the beer that knows it all drive the boat, and you're good to go. You drive morning or afternoon?
Oh, I always do the morning.
Okay,
Sam doesn't drive in the dark.
Yeah.
No,
so you'll be driving, and they can be back in the beanbags snoring.
So, not that we're rushing or anything, but I do have to get up at 1 o'clock in the morning. So that's why I'm trying to, get myself sleepy.
I'm trying.
We leave the dock at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Man, she's right. He's right. She's gonna be asleep. I would be too.
Yep. And if everything goes well, we'll still be the sun won't be up when we start to fish. So that's kind of what we're shooting for. Yep. So cool beans. So John.
Oh yeah, and that's a great bite that first morning. Oof.
I rolled to Captain's Cove. Oh, well, yeah, you're waking up at 12:45. You got a little bit of a drive.
Yeah, they've got, golly.
I just got to get boats ready, load everything up.
Yeah, bait, rods, ice.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So, John, I went all the way down to Captain's Cove today to get the Captain's Cove tip of the week, pick up some of our sponsored items. Aquatic Nutrition delivered quite a bit of goods for us. We'll have a nice package from them for the party, plus, giveaways for a while. Remember the PhD at WBT?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Andrew Wood. He's moving to another house. He's doing something, whatever. And he's like, hey, Eric, I got all this stuff that I'm not going to use that I won. And a lot of it was a lot of aquatic nutrition, some other stuff on top of it.
This, that, and the other stuff. He's an inshore fisherman. He's an airboater.
We've got a lot of stuff to give away, for the next months. Yeah, so we're good on giving stuff away. So big appreciation to Weeby Taylor's giving stuff back to the show. So that is awesome.
Makes somebody happy.
But as I was down at Captain's Cove, it was time to do the Captain's Cove tip of the week, John. So let's see what Andrew's got to say. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right. Here we go.
All right. Summertime means catfish, sharks, you name it, and you're going to be cutting your line a lot. So braid cutters, we keep a lot of them. Everybody has their personal preference. The little Go Mexis has a leader line just like this boomerang. Pretty much just a very upgraded version of the boomerang. Nicer all aluminum construction. Then you have stuff like these little scissors from Cuda that work great for cutting braid. You're going to be doing a lot of this in the summertime. This is something to always keep on your side or right at an arm's reach. And I'm Andrew. That's your Captain's Cove tip of the week.
All righty, we're back. So anybody that fishes with braid knows that braid, huge tensile strength. It is fantastic. Sometimes it's hard to cut with some just normal old pliers and the cutters on the pliers or whatever.
Gotta have good ones.
Got to have some good cutters. And, Andrew's not wrong. We'll be giving away 2 of those cutters here this evening. You stick around to the end of the show. Look at that. Boom.
Big and a little.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you right now, these massive. These are tremendously good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a pair.
Yep.
These, I can vouch for both of these, but I'm telling you, these, wow. They fit your fingers good, they feel good in your hands, and they cut.
So Casey says I got a pair of those Go Mexis cutters.
Oh, they're amazing.
I used to have a pair.
But you had the prototype.
Well, I did have the prototype. But, I mean, it's still, it walked away from my boat somehow or another.
Oh, man. See.
But it was nice while I had it. Like Casey says, it slices braid like a razor. Those, now, I'm not going to lie, they're not cheap.
Somebody.
But they are gone. So I don't, I hate blaming people to think, people steal or do whatever, but they are not on my boat no more. That's all I got to say. But they are fantastic. Maybe we'll hit the Go Mexis booth up again this year.
Yeah,
Hey, remember us from last year? Can we please
Another
have some
pair of
more of
cutters.
fantastic cutters?
Yeah.
We'll talk about them on the show, I promise.
Jeez.
It has a leash for a reason.
Yeah. That's like your tools and stuff, man. People take those things.
Mhm.
They're just not nice.
Yeah, no.
People just don't. Why people got to be this way?
People are not nice.
They're not nice.
You are correct.
I don't get it.
Nope.
There's no joy in people anymore.
Nope. So, John,
They let you down.
last week we had no Captain's Corners. This week, I think we got 3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Must have been good weather.
Yeah. So,
They
John,
went out there.
explain to the people at home exactly what a Captain's Corner is. And I don't know that we had good weather, but it was like Father's Day weekend. You would have thought everybody would.
Yeah. So Eric made a frame, and it goes like this, like this, something like this. And you go out there and you go fishing. Somebody hooks up with a big fish, or you film yourself holding a fish or whatever, and tell yourself a little story about 30 seconds worth. You can be on YouTube and be famous. We be tailing.
We'll make you Crystal River famous.
Yankee Town, English famous. I mean, that's big in the world of being famous.
You laugh, but people will holler out our name from across the It blows our
run
mind.
into people and
Blows
they're
our
like,
mind.
"Hey, John," I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" I never get a name because I
Nope.
don't know them, but they're cool. You know,
When
it's flattering. It's
when
fun.
we go to ICAST here coming up in July,
yeah, it's fun.
the amount of people that stop and talk to us or
from other states,
from like see us from
Texas.
afar and holler out, "Shots down!" You know, it is funny. It is
Texas.
crazy. It is.
You know,
it is.
New York,
And we're just a little local
Louisiana.
crappy
It's
show.
like it's
Yeah.
like, and they're passing by stars that are walking by and they ain't saying nothing to them, and it's like the most strangest thing in the world because you're like, why you choose me? I ain't got nothing for you. Why you choose me?
We just two dummies
Two
trying
dum-dums.
to entertain the
Yep.
masses.
Drinking water.
Teas tonight, sweet tea.
Drinking water.
Raspberry teas, John. Yeah.
I don't get it, but
Trying to stay healthy.
flattering.
Yep, it is.
Oh.
It is. But let's see. We're gonna make. I think this first one is Jessica. So it was Father's Day weekend. This past weekend, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was Father's Day
was
weekend.
Sunday, yep, because I saw my daughter.
If you weren't attending the No Kings rallies or whatever, maybe you were out there fishing. You know, that's I don't know. We had a few people send us, you know, some videos. so.
There is a king.
There is. He's over there. He's
No.
got big ears like me.
No, God, Jesus is king. Ain't one king. You want a king? There he is. Donald Trump ain't no king.
Mm-mm.
How do you even equate the two?
Mm-hmm.
Period. I'm a king. You hear me?
You are.
I'm a king.
You are.
I am a king.
Like that dude over there in England with the big ears.
And what does he do?
He's king.
What does he do? Nothing.
He ain't got no power.
He ain't got no power. What does a king do?
Lives in a castle.
Yeah. Who
Where's your
gives a
castle?
crap?
I know where your castle's
I got a castle
at. He's
I
got an
am
octopus
king.
rug.
of my own castle.
Well, let's see what
Man.
Jessica has to say about it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
She talked.
Hey guys, fished out of Chaz like usual. Went a little further north, almost to Homosassa. Caught a 29 today, and this is 25. We did something yesterday new. We kind of went to some channel markers and stuff. I caught some triple tail. Look how beautiful the water is. High tide was in the afternoon, so it was a little bit of a struggle to get them out of the mangroves, but get out, tight lines, and you should know by now, the best bait is Q8.
Jessica, you gave away your hot spot, the
Heck.
ramp and the jazz.
Cat catching redfish
At
at
the
the
dock.
ramp.
And you saw the kayakers trying to move into her spot. See them back there?
saw that, I
They were
saw
pedaling
that.
in there. Oh man, she's got a fish. Go, go, go.
That-
There.
That poor fish was going, "Ah, it's so hot.
She was cooking some sashimi.
She said, let me flip it on the other side. It's
Oh.
almost done.
That poor redfish.
Whew. You know that
Gonna
aluminum
die.
gets- that
I know it's
aluminum
real
gets
now.
so
You hear me?
hot.
He knew it was real then. He said, I'm going to die. I'm not getting released back into the Wawa.
There's not a chance in hell I'm going back.
There's no chance in hell. It's over. Oh, Lord.
Man, that poor fish. It was cooking. But thank you for
Can't
the
breathe. I can't breathe. Help me. Help me over with me. I'm on fire. Help me, Tom Cruise.
Oh, help
Did he
put
just
out the
trip down to
invisible
his
fire.
redfish? He did. Oh, God. I'm on fire.
Now, this next one, I
Oh.
swear to you, it's Chris.
It's Chris.
I'm just
Chris,
telling you it's Chris because you won't be able to tell it's Chris.
Really?
So
What's he got on a costume?
it's not that.
Oh.
It's the quality of the video.
Oh.
I don't know what Chris
He
did,
didn't
but
follow
it is
Dale's
no
deal?
Dale quality
It's no
video.
Dale deal?
It is no
Oh,
Dale quality
Chris.
video. Yeah, I
Was
promise
Chris
you
under
this
the
is
water?
Chris though.
Was Chris in the water?
Audio's fine.
Oh, audio's good?
Yeah,
We
but
can
the
tell Chris's
video
voice?
not so.
Not so good?
Here we go. Let's see what Chris has to say.
All right.
Oh, that's the
That's-
wrong button.
That's a great picture.
Well, there we go. That was Chris and James. I guess they stole Jessica's boat and went fishing. He caught that red on a spoon. I don't know how well you were able to hear it or do whatever, but that, yeah.
I thought I was drunk. Billy got his beer going on.
Chris is even confused. Hey, I just play him. I don't make them, boys and girls.
Download them. I'm the downloader. Oh, man. Doug, that was awesome. Did it come out clear on Doug's? Or has Doug got his beer goggles on?
Even Chris said that was painful.
I'm confused. Doug? What did Doug see?
It's how it came to me.
You couldn't clean that up with filters?
I don't got that AI stuff.
Oh.
Enhance.
Couldn't see or hear him.
Well, basically, it was Chris and James. They were fishing. Apparently, they stole Jessica's boat. Chris caught a nice red on a spoon.
And James caught a ladyfish.
Yeah,
he got poop on the boat. He got the boat pooped up.
Yeah.
Oh,
so sometimes
that's
that happens. You know, it happens. You know?
I think that was Doug. I think that was Doug.
Again, I just put them in the mix.
Hey.
We got one more, John, from Rick. Let's see what Rick has. As far as I know, this one's good.
Okay, did Rick pull through?
Here we go.
Thanks, family. Want to wish everybody a happy Father's Day today. We're out here at Crystal River catching a bunch of trout, white trout, 3 or 4 sharks, and out incoming tide, water's like 87 degrees. Anyway, have a great day, guys. See you Wednesday.
All righty, there we go. Did you guys hear that one fine?
Looked good. I could tell he was holding a shark.
That was a shark. John, what kind of shark was that? Did you see that big old wonky tail?
Black tip, but I'm not positive.
Black tail, black tip?
Black tip, but I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. Was that like a thrasher? Did you see that tail?
No, it wasn't a thrasher.
No?
Thrasher's tails are, they're 8 foot long, man. Yeah, thrashers, that's a whole, it'll whip you. A thrasher can hit you from the bottom of the boat and the tail whop you in the boat. You got to be very careful. Some of these sharks bad, some guns now. White tips, thrashers, blues, those things are, these are some wild sharks, man.
Crazy.
I've seen some crazy stuff with sharks.
Yeah. So, John, it's time to talk about Bonnie with State Farm. If you haven't got your quote yet from Bonnie, you need to give her a call at 352-484-0905. Bonnie's trying to get you under the umbrella, bro. Get you nice and safe and snuggly and warm and toasty. All you got to do is call that number. You can make it happen. Now, John, I don't know if you know. Oh, let me reach for it.
Bonnie's got a contest.
Bonnie always gives us something almost monthly to give away, and we're giving away this nice little
rod feels good.
Rod and reel combo.
Yeah,
right
nice.
Here.
Nice.
Yep, we're giving this away.
Somebody very happy. Don't break it in the fan.
Per Bonnie.
Yeah.
We got to have fans in the bunker. We're far under the ground. We got to circulate the air.
We die of mold down here. Old mold.
Circulating the air.
Ooh, circulating the spores.
And John, where are we at? We've got, so far, we've got Dale, Chris, Casey, and Jessica.
And that means you were not allowed to play tonight.
Not allowed to play tonight.
So
you can't answer the question.
Don't answer because we don't need your name up there.
But what we're going to do, John, is we're going to ask a question. And the very first, and I mean very first right answer that John and I see, you're going to get your name on the list. At the beginning of the month, next month, we're going to put everybody's name in a hat.
Yeah, boom.
Draw,
done.
and you're going to win that rod and reel combo. Yeah. So,
hey, why don't we give it away at the show at the 28th?
Because that won't be the end of the month.
That is the end of the month.
But
Saturday
next month, we're going to give it away.
Oh, we're doing a whole nother month.
Well, we give it. You get a whole month to participate. Yeah, sure, good, great. Yeah.
Why you got to be Debbie Downer?
I don't want to carry any more crap than I got to up this flight of stairs. Yeah, that stuff you don't ever help with, you know? That stuff. Yeah, I don't want to do any more than that.
Yeah.
You know, when you just show up, you know,
This year,
it's 6:45. The party starts at 7. I'm here.
I think I worked
Yeah, of course you'll have
But only till 12.
inventory.
But only till 12.
Yeah,
I think I did. Well, no, I think they
Never.
switched me.
You've
Oh,
never
I've
been
got to
there.
work Saturday.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I got to work this Saturday.
Yeah,
This Saturday's not it, right? We're good. I got to work this Saturday. I switched it. With the guy.
But you always go fishing.
Nope,
you go do your own
nope,
thing.
Nope, not gonna
You
help
have
you. Gonna help you.
never been there to help lug
Scout
anything upstairs.
on the scout on the.
Uh-huh.
I will help you.
Were you a scout?
No.
No, I was.
I had my finger crossed, dude.
Yeah.
And my legs.
It was something like this.
Is that where the three fingers came from?
Something like that.
That's the scout.
God, how does it go? I will do my duty to protect. I don't know. I forget the whole
Serve
thing.
all the boat.
Yeah, I don't know. God, that was a long time ago.
The scouts have changed.
Yeah, you got girls in there.
Yeah, you got brownies.
No, there was always brownies, but the brownies are in the Boy Scouts.
I know.
Go
now
figure.
You just got it.
I guess maybe it's just Scouts now. I don't know what they
just
are
the
anymore.
Scouts.
But yeah. So we're gonna ask this question, John.
Mm-hmm.
First right answer we see
This
is
is a
going
hard
to
one.
win.
It's a hard one.
It's a Bonnie question,
It's a
so
hard
it is hard.
This is a hard one. I got it right.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. Don't even know the question.
Yeah,
I got it right. I don't even know the question.
All right, I want you to keep an eye up there on the screen.
There it is.
I would
See?
do my best to do my. See, I knew it started like that.
Yeah,
See,
you were good. You were close. That beer did you well in learning stuff.
I have not had a beer today, thank you.
Your post, the beer.
Oh yeah. That
See,
one.
it's
Yeah.
not working. It didn't last
yeah.
long.
All right. So it's a nice question. Got to be the first one to answer this correctly. That is the answer right there, John. So you can help me out. Okay.
Wow.
State Farm is the #1 auto insurance company in the U.S. But when did they become #1? Again, State Farm is the #1 auto insurance company in the world, or in the U.S., I'm sorry.
In the U.S.
But when did they become #1? I need that answer.
It's a long time ago, guys.
Long
Time ago.
All right. Obey.
Obey. You must obey as a scout.
That's
You guys
not long
aren't
enough.
even long. I said a long time ago. but those were good years.
Oh, snap. Look at that.
Snap.
All right. Well, we got it already.
We have a winner.
Congratulations, Christy. She got it with 1942. Since 1942, John.
Doug.
Doug, you can't win.
I think that Doug did that as a joke because she had already got it. So Doug writes it down. Oh, man, that's good stuff.
But, I mean, dude, since 1942, you've been #1 in auto insurance?
Amazing because
Since 1942.
1942, we're talking about Packards.
It's a long time.
I mean, what car was in 1942? I got to see what we were insured in 1942.
Studebaker's?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, what in the world?
I mean, that's World War
Were
II.
we?
era.
Yeah, what were we insuring in 1942?
Yeah.
1942 cars.
Doug said I let someone win.
So they had they froze the sale of cars in 1942 due to World War II. They had the Ford Super Deluxes, the Ford F1 Customs. Wow, there wasn't much available.
I drink beer and I know stuff.
Dodge Power Wagon and Willys Jeep and Dodge W Series. There wasn't much out there, and they weren't very pretty. but Bonnie and State Farm kept them safe in case they had a fender bender and bumped into each other at 28 miles an hour at their top speed.
So, John, I think we're gonna we get they get one more shot, John. One more shot.
Yep,
yeah,
25th
to get your name in the hat next week. That'll be the pre-party meeting right there. We'll be talking about the party, kind of have a good time. Yeah. There was a Model T Fords and stuff back then. It was they were probably making tea buckets man, buddy. They were hot rods. Yeah.
Christy got that pretty quick. I mean, how do you, what do you ask Siri on a question like that? Because I don't think Siri's going to come up with that. I mean, maybe,
there had to be some help, John, I'm sure.
Yeah.
John, Fishing for Freedom tournament coming up in November. I know this is still a long way out, but we want to make sure that we talk about this. This is going to be a big party right here. It's going to be a lot of fun. It is for a real good cause, as well. So we want to make sure you get everybody that we know signed up for that. That's going to be a good time. State Farm kept us safe, John. I wasn't born yet. Oh, mercy.
I wasn't looking for clarification, buddy.
You can't make that up.
Oh, man. Yeah, we weren't looking for clarification on that. We were just rolling that one out there to show you how good State Farm is.
Yep.
Since the 1940s, keeping you safe from 28-mile-an-hour fender benders. Because those cars were tough.
That was when they made them out of real metal.
Yeah, when you bumped a tree, the tree fell over, not the car. It's like back then they were raking in the money.
Steel bumpers, all that good stuff.
Don't believe in Siri. I have
Scotty.
She's
got a Scotty.
I got a Scotty. Oh, that's funny. That dang Siri. I got a Scotty. Oh.
So, John, we got to talk about Q8 here for a little bit, because they are a big part of, helping us out in what we do. And John and I both, we do really appreciate Q8 and everything they do for us. Now tomorrow it's going to be interesting because
you're doing
we're going to try out a couple of different things. So we've got some Karrie's custom rod bucktail jigs right here.
We know those work.
And Q8 hooked us up. We're going to mate them up with some big curly tails. These are some big curly tails that they really don't offer in this area. They send these up north to catch big fluke and everything. Yeah. So we're going to take some of these offshore and see what we can't jig up off those bucktail jigs. So this is
I like that one. That's the one.
That's
kind
of
the one.
Izzo,
I think I like that one. Yeah, that's
green.
the one.
Yep.
That's the one right there.
So we're looking forward to
give Denise that one and let her play with it. Let Denise play with that one.
We'll see what happens. So we'll hopefully be able to get a bunch of pictures, tomorrow from that.
Did you notice in that picture the guy, you must have photoshopped his belly out?
What guy?
The guy in that Q8 picture. Go back to that.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh, no. See where the wee tailin is? See how much more it sticks out than the fish?
Oh, my God. That's just wrong.
You actually had a shirt long enough, to cover the belly.
To cover the belly. That was the extra large Q8 bait shirt.
John,
that extenuates. The camera puts 10 pounds on you, Eric.
John, what's rule number 1?
Keep your shirt on.
It's rule number 1.
Yes.
Rule number 1 for a reason.
Yes. Yes.
How often do you obey rule number 1?
Very, very simple.
Rules are made to be broken.
Very
Is that what you're saying?
I break rule 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, you do.
I just bad.
John Sonny's barbecue. You're not gonna lose that belly eating Josh and Melissa's barbecue. I promise you. That
I want barbecue.
Very filling.
I want barbecue. And that sweet sauce and a sweet tea. And see, I'm not. Nope.
Yeah.
I'm being good.
I'm drinking sweet tea.
I'm being good.
It's a little raspberry flavor.
Tonight. I'm going to have mine tonight. They're waiting on me.
Yep. Who's waiting on you?
Oh, they're waiting on me at the bar. They love me.
Dude, it's 8:51. By the time you get there, it's time to close it.
No. I'll be there at 10 and everything will be fine.
John, we spotted Jeff this week with a killer trout right there. That is a very nice trout.
Very pretty trout.
We spotted Thomas right there. Yeah.
Very pretty cobia.
Little family that fishes together stays together.
Yep.
Now, Thomas did mention, hey, look at my cock because I've got one of those things right there. What is that, John? That's one of them inReaches.
Yeah.
So you can hit that. It's got a little SOS
safe.
function.
Yeah,
Yeah. And you can text back to the home with some pre-done messages right there. Let everybody know you're okay.
The one that you pay the monthly fee for. You can do back and forth.
You do. And then there's Mike of Captain's Cove right there with one of them triple tails. That's a nice size one right there.
Triple tails are nice.
Yeah, it is. All right, John. So
did you say look at my?
Not yours, his. Did you see it? Oh.
But you said look at my, and in a word.
I said look at his. Look, see where it's at?
But never mind.
That threw you for a loop?
Yeah.
Yeah? You figured it out.
I did.
You looked. You knew what it was.
I did.
Yeah.
Should have done that.
Remember that game? Made you look. John, tonight's topic. Hey, look. Golf Council
anonymous
launches anonymous
why it's
voicemail
anonymous
for public
because
comment.
they don't want to know who you are saying it. They can care less.
They care.
They care.
Well,
they care. Yeah.
So so they've opened up this anonymous line that you can call and give your opinions, John.
Anonymous.
Because they don't listen to your opinion when you're right there in front of them. They want your opinion right there on the line.
Anonymously.
So they cannot listen to you, anonymously.
That's right.
How impressive is that?
What a joke.
They think this is really opening up themselves to the community, John. They don't listen to anything the community says when you're there in their meetings.
They don't.
Why would they listen to anything?
They don't care.
They're going to do what they want to do.
The rules are made before this starts. There's no counting of fish because literally, how do you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Then number two, if you catch them too fast, then there's too many out there. No, they say there's too few out there.
Yeah.
Well, how does that work? Well, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're working with is the people that are full of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Let's just be truthful in this deal.
But they want to hear that from you, John.
So what?
So
I just said it again to him. Exactly. I just said it again.
So John, let's just play devil's advocate here.
Okay.
Let's see what they've got to say.
All right.
The Gulf Council is pleased to announce the launch of a new anonymous public comment voice line, John. The Gulf Council relies heavily on the public input. They do. They rely heavily, John.
Heavily.
They rely on it. And to guide its decisions. And this new voicemail option aims to broaden stakeholder access to federal fisheries management, encourage more voices to be heard, especially from those who may not feel comfortable providing comment through traditional methods.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone can call now, John, and leave a 3-minute voicemail with
3 minutes. 3 minutes. So you're telling me that in 3 minutes of my life, I can tell you how many grouper are out there. Red snapper are out there in 3 minutes. It's all it takes me to tell you how many fish are out there in 3 minutes.
They're going to give you an option to do that. but John, but there's more. Look.
There's more.
Yeah. They want to hear from everyone who depends or cares about the Gulf fisheries, John.
Everybody.
Yeah. This voicemail option makes it easier for people to speak their mind and share valuable perspectives,
even if they prefer to ring them.
So we want everybody to reach out, John. That number is 850-297-2833. Are you going to call it right now, John? Wait. Yeah, no, John. I think John's going to call it right now.
Wait.
Yeah. 1-850-297-2833. You got it?
You have reached a non-working number.
Oh, hold on.
Check the number you're dialing and try again.
Well, hold on.
231.
Let's see. Let's make sure that you did it right, John. Try it again. 850.
Hold on.
297-2833. Or I'm sorry, 2883.
Ah, okay.
83. Oh, here we go.
We're calling the Gulf Council Anonymous Public Comment voicemail line. Friends, comments will be provided to council members and staff so your perspectives can be considered. To ensure your complete anonymity, no call log or audio recording will be retained. In
They
your
dump it.
privacy, we also ask that you avoid sharing any personally identifying information on the recording. You have up to 3 minutes to share your input. Please begin speaking after the tone. And thank you for your time and for sharing your perspectives with the council.
There is no shortage of gag grouper in the Gulf of Mexico. I don't need any more time in the 3-minute span. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.
It's that easy.
We have put in valuable input to the Gulf Council.
We'd like everybody to call 850-297-2883.
We are sitting by to take your calls.
Oh,
Should I
give
do
them
it
your
again?
calls.
Should I do it again? Don't tell me who you... I was going to say who I was.
Yeah, we don't
Bro, John King.
Oh, Lordy. We would like everybody to
Yeah.
participate in this drill. And, again, they don't care. They don't listen. But
Did you hear we're not retaining any of the calls?
Yeah.
Well, then what are they going to do with them? As soon as they come into work, they go, 850-some calls. Delete.
Delete.
Wipe out, delete.
But it makes you feel warm and
Because
fuzzy,
that's
John.
the same girl.
Care.
That's
the one.
Same girl.
That's the one on the
spews
videos.
Bull crap out of her mouth every time she speaks.
It's the
She is a liar.
Yep.
And it's not nice to call people liars,
Yep.
but that's all that comes out of that woman's mouth.
Allegedly.
Allegedly a liar.
We can't afford to be sued, John. We're broke.
Well, they can have it all. They can have it all. The bottom of the bunker.
What is my bunker?
We're giving away the bunker. Hey, here. She can have all of these.
Yeah.
Every single one of them I'll give her.
And
Just because that's the kind of guy that I am. I'm going to throw these in the thing tonight, guys. You're going to win this in the package. These are all non-winners.
oh, so there you go. They are putting on the impression that they care, John. And that's, impression is everything, right?
It's impressions are everything.
We impress that we're going to
Yeah.
put on a good show at the start of every show.
It's not.
They're never any good.
Yeah.
But we put on the impression.
We put on the impression that you're going to get a good show and see a fat belly John. That happens. That happened.
It has happened.
That has happened. See, we don't lie.
So there you go. No, we don't lie. Or I don't. There's nothing to lie about. It's
Exactly.
so much easier to keep track if you don't lie.
Exactly.
Because you don't got to
have
remember who you're
circle
lying
back on
to
that
and
one.
all that good stuff.
You don't have to circle back on that one when you do that. You know what I
old
mean? You
circle
can
back.
you can kind
Yeah.
of keep track of what you're talking about.
You see, old Circle Back got her an MSNBC job.
See
You
how
know,
that
how
works?
easy that was.
The more you lie, the higher up you go. Until one day the ladder falls out from underneath you.
But there you go. I mean, where else do you get to call the Gulf Council on air?
Lie. Lie. And give them an answer.
Yep. We're hoping everybody's calling now.
Yes, call
Yeah.
now. What is that?
Phone lines are open.
What did that guy? What was his name? That the Jerry, not Jerry Springer, Jerry
Jones made everybody drink the
No, not
Kool-Aid.
Jerry Jones. Jerry. They did that line where they called in. They had all the. We are standing by.
Jerry Lewis. Jerry Lewis Telethon.
Yeah, that's right. Jerry Lewis Telethon. So
we've
guys
got
go
operators
make the phone
standing
call.
by.
Yep. You guys make the phone call.
They're awaiting your call.
Yeah, they're awaiting. She's going to listen to every one of them personally. I promise you.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Boo.
Yep. Maybe you'll get a.
You might get a
call
sticker.
back.
You might get a sticker. You could get a sticker that said I participated in the Gulf Coast Council line.
If you get a sticker, we want to know.
Yes.
It's anonymous.
It's
They're
anonymous.
not supposed to know.
How do you know? Yeah, because I star 69 that bad boy. She didn't know who I was. Because everybody knows my phone number.
Yeah.
I dialed
The king.
the Shasta McNasty line.
The king. You dialed
There's
that right
king.
there.
I dialed that phone.
All right, John. Well, we've had a lot of fun tonight. Some of us got to get up
Early.
real early.
And some of us gotta go
we're,
drink.
We're gonna, some of us got things to do.
Some of
I
us
guess.
got things
Yeah.
to do.
So, John, let's show everybody what they're going to win
All right.
tonight.
You're going to win a bunch of used lottery tickets.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. some Killer Jim's jigs.
There you go.
And man, oh man, I wish I could take those with me right now. But I'm being good. Some kick butt Q8 curly tail baits.
Stuff you can't get around here.
Can't get those. Those are up north. And of course, we talked about the cutters, and these are special, so those are spectacular.
Yep.
And we're going to get you some snapper ups so you can get out there and catch you some red snappers. Ain't none of them out there.
Yep.
You know how that goes. They went from being super rare to being everyday catchable. It's the amazingest thing how that happened.
You know how we're going to do. I got 5 sheets of paper right here. We're going to ask a question. The first 5 right answers we see, we write your name down, put it in the Captain's Cove bucket. When we get all the sheets in there, we're going to draw a winner. That will win tonight's pretty cool prize package. That's quite a lot right there, John. What would you say the dollar value on that is?
10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, $100 prize package.
$100
plus
there we
tax.
Go. I could use $100.
Oh, yeah.
We
Absolutely.
Could. Yeah, who doesn't need $100?
There's $100 in free lottery tickets I'm giving these people, man. $100 right there.
Pre-scratches.
Yep. If you get a winner and I didn't see it because I can't see, you got to split it with me.
All right. So tonight's question.
This is a hard one.
It is. It's going to take you a little Googling, Syrian or, whatever you all do to get this this thing going. But all right, tonight's question. Today, in the Gulf of America, how many gray triggerfish may you keep? Again, today in the Gulf of America, how many gray triggerfish may you keep?
Well, I tell you, if you want some good triggerfish, holy mackerel, the Margarita Grill's got good triggerfish.
Oh, wow. Wlasiuk?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, so good.
All right, let's see. Everybody's Googling because these answers ain't popping up quick. They're going, Siri, help me, Siri.
They're doing the Google.
Help me, Siri. Help me.
Help me, Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah. Oh, man, look at Jessica says 10.
It says 10.
Wow, they don't hardly give you 10 and nothing out there,
wow,
Jessica.
10. Good luck with that one. Is all you got.
I got a few of them so far. Yeah. Oh, we got repeat answers. Yep. 25. What? Oh, come on, guys. We got to do better than that. More than I could catch. Oh, there we go.
All right. So the answer is a goose egg. You're not allowed to keep them because it's closed.
It's not in season.
Got you.
The
beer drinker got you. The man of knowing everything got you. He didn't get John. He asked John. John said 0. John knew.
Yeah, there we go. So who's in our bucket? We got Christy in the bucket, Jessica in the bucket, Chris is in the bucket, Dale and Doug made the bucket. They figured that out, that it's not open right now. The question was today. How many could you keep? You can't keep any today. All right.
I guess we couldn't see 2883 when I do 833. And nothing.
Okay.
In the phone call where we screwed up. Oh, man.
All right.
Let's see if John
out of the Captain's Cove bucket, what are we going to get? Hey, Donna.
Pulling out women's names because that's what John does best. Let's see if he can continue his streak.
What is
He went to a dude. I don't know why I'm giving this dude. Dale.
Congratulations, Dale. Dale won our prize package
and you
tonight.
can take his thing and give it to him tomorrow.
I've got so much stuff to bring.
You're not
tomorrow.
doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. You ain't getting it tomorrow, Dale.
Yeah.
I tried, Dale. I tried.
But tomorrow's going to be a very, very long day.
It is going to be a long day. Yeah. It's going to be a long day.
Come see us tomorrow evening at Cedar River. What is it? Cedar River. What is it? Not bar. Is it Cedar River Bar and Grill? I don't know. Come see us in Crystal River. the Cedar River restaurant right there. 7 o'clock. We'll be playing music bingo. John, you ready to close the show out? We're going to have some fun tomorrow. We're going fishing with some tailors. Did he send that to you?
Mhm.
That looks way clearer when he sends it to you. Yeah.
I told you it was your phone.
It wasn't my dude. Look. Hold on. We're proving a point. Hold on.
Because what Chris just sent me was perfect.
Yep.
Wow.
What gets sent to
It
me
didn't
gets
buffer.
put on the show.
Yeah, it didn't buffer. So that's weird because what Chris sent me buffered and yours didn't buffer.
Yeah.
So
There you go. All right. Proving a point. Yeah, that looked great.
James Hanson. Got this 22 and a half. Beautiful redfish.
I caught that one. Try to keep it simple.
Right here on the gold spoon. Aqua Dreams.
Mm.
Don't count them out. Try to
it
line
faded
here.
out there though. It faded in and out there though.
Yeah,
A little bit. So that was weird.
Technical
The buffering,
difficulties.
technical difficulties. There we go, Chris. We got you fixed up, buddy.
All right, John. We Be Tailored is brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing,
Cap's Cove Outfitters.
Jim Jigs,
And Filletzall Blades.
Aquatic Nutrition,
UH Super Baits.
Karrie's Custom Rods.
Body with State Farm.
Yep, Native Nautical Mailboxes. They'll be fishing with us
Since
tomorrow.
1942.
Power pole.
Sea Bass Welding.
Sonny's Barbecue, Josh and
man,
Melissa.
Good stuff. And Hippo Head Hotel. Start booking it up for scob season.
There you
They're
go.
out there.
All right. I've heard good things.
Yeah,
We're going to
good
film
things.
a video.
Yep,
Yeah.
good thing.